Hey everybody, it's Matt again from You and Your Horror Movies, and I want to apologize for not putting out a Top 10 Tuesday last week. The storm set me back. I was stuck at work for over 18 hours, and just recovering and trying to get some sleep, trying to shovel, all that shit. So, again, I'm sorry for that, but now I'm back on the Top 10 Tuesday kick, and this time I'm doing my Top 10 Tuesday films that begin with dark. Yes, this was a little harder. So pretty much you're gonna see the word dark in the at the beginning. There's a lot of horror movies have like the word don't in the beginning. Uh, Dark is another one. There's like a specific word that's always part of the title. So I want to go through and just show you some films that have the word dark. You might see like darker, darkest, darkness, those type of films. So without further ado, my top 10 Tuesday dark films in my collection. All right, number 10 is Dark Dealer. This one is a horror anthology from the 90s. Very 90s cliche, but some good story, some bad acting, but excuse me, this one was a lot of fun to watch. I highly recommend picking up Dark Dealer, especially if you're fond of 90s films. Again, this guy gets uh, running from this weird electrical ball, supposed creature. He gets like trapped in this room with a dealer and a couple other people. And of course, the dealer's going through, and he's going to the first guy, and they tell a story on how they died, and to see if he can win against the dealer. If he beats the dealer, he gets his life back. If not, gets even more dead. But a lot of fun. Some cool stories. Uh, the third story is kind of like the wraparound. It starts off with that and goes into the third. But a good film. Dark Dealer from the 90s. Number 8. This was the one film that at first I didn't like, but after watching it again, I found myself enjoying it even more. And that's The Darkest Hour. Um, Aliens invade, I want to say they're in London. They're invisible. And when they zap you, you disintegrate and turn into dust. The only way to see them is you have to watch for the lights. When the light starts flickering, that's when they start coming. It was all cool until they actually showed what the aliens look like. They look weird, but I liked how the story was done. Uh, Pretty cool premise. Again, at first I didn't like it at first, but then after watching it, I found myself enjoying this movie more and more. So, The Darkest Hour at number 9. Number 8 from Shriek Show. Let's go with The Dark. This movie is just so weird, but it was actually enjoyable to watch. Someone's going around decapitating people, and this psychic is figuring out that who is next. But this person going around decapitating people is not human esque. It was weird. I could see maybe like Code Red putting this out on Blu-ray or something. I think they are. If this definitely gets a Blu-ray release, definitely pick it up. It's just so weird. So many weird things going on in this movie, but it was a lot of fun. That's The Dark. Shriek Show edition. 7 is Dark Ride from After Dark Horror Fest. This is a slasher, kind of like Funhouse, but it was actually really enjoyable. A bunch of people wanted to spend the night in the haunted amusement park ride, and someone's going around taking them out one at a time. He wears this like baby cherub doll face. Big dude. Some good kills, good gore. Definitely check it out if you've never seen Dark Ride. Next one's by Scream Factory. It was a pretty eerie film, and that is Dark Summer. I know a lot of people have been telling me, gotta watch it, gotta watch it. Well, I picked it up at one sale back in Scream Factory sales when it was $4.99. I'm glad I picked it up. Very eerie film. I highly recommend another one to check out. I'm trying to remember much about it. I seen it a while back. Yeah. I'm not gonna say too much about it because if I do, then it will ruin it. I'm not doing that. Number 5. This one was recommended by another kind of like a kaiju channel. And we mentioned I never heard about it, so I found it for $1, and it was actually quite enjoyable from the '90s. That's called Dark Soldier D. I'm gonna be doing a review on this on the Body Bags channel for the Kaiju Week. But this guy steals a mech from Russia. It's bound to him, kind of like he knows his body type. And of course, these aliens are coming to Earth in this weird green slime. And wherever the slime touches, it mutates that thing into a giant monster. Human, chicken, yeah, even another guy in a mech suit. I actually enjoyed it. Again, it's a low budget film. The acting was good. The storyline was good. It's done in 3 parts the way this movie is. You watch the first part, it ends. It continues again to the next part, it ends, and the third part. So you like have to go through uh, extra credits and everything. It's kind of weird. But Dark Soldier D, if you're into kaiju and mech movies, awesome film from the 90s. Number 4, another one I didn't like at first, but then I saw it and I keep watching it for some reason. And that is Darkness Falls. It's based on the Tooth Fairy. Uh, Lights Out made a movie, and it just reminded me of so much of this movie, where this creature is in the darkness, and of course it can't be near the light, and of course they have to use light to kill it. Uh, but this is based on the Tooth Fairy, where the storyline with the Tooth Fairy is very dark and creepy, and it goes after this one family, and it kills people around him. I liked it. It was a fun movie. I could keep watching this movie and over again. Number 3 is another movie called The Dark. This one has Neve Campbell in it. This is a creature feature. It's got the guy from what's his name? Yep, Byron James. That guy right there from the House movies and other films. Pretty much, a scientist is chasing this creature, and another scientist is after the creature as well. One wants to preserve it, one wants to kill it. And this monster happens to be a giant rat-like creature, and it gets living inside a cemetery. It starts eating all the corpses, and of course starts eating other people as well because it doesn't know, it just wants to eat. And of course, Neve Campbell plays a cop. She's like a rookie cop in this. It's a very young role for her. And of course, now the groundskeeper, his apprentice, the scientists, some of the cops now have to figure out how to battle this monster if they want to save it or kill it. And it's a great film. I remember seeing this at 3 in the morning one time, and with my dad at his work, waiting for some airplanes to come in because we were unloading and loading troops with their rucksacks. And this was playing while we were waiting for a plane. I'm like, I want to watch the rest of this movie. This is great. But I couldn't remember the life of me, and then all of a sudden I looked up Neve Campbell because I forgot she was in it. And I remember it was called The Dark. When I found it, I bought it right off the bat. Number 2 is The Dark Half. Stephen King. I love this movie. I don't know what it is, but a lot of fun. Writer writing these weird horror novels, and somehow he wants to kill off the character, and somehow spawns a. It's kind of weird. Like he had a twin. The twin was removed. Did this twin grow back into form him? Did this twin just come out from his imagination? But his evil twin, who owns the persona from the books, wants to keep him alive through the writings and starts killing people off during like this photo shoot. Really good film. I really enjoyed The Dark Half. I'm glad that Screen Factory put this out on Blu-ray. I upgraded this to the DVD. Great film. And number 1, great made-for-TV movie, and that's Dark Night of the Scarecrow with, I keep forgetting his name, the guy that was in Darkman. And I was probably going, that's his name. What is his name? Wow, I can't see the life of me. I keep wanting to call him Robert Durant, but it's not Robert Durant, because that's that is Darkman. Larry Drake. Yeah, he's also in Dr. Giggles and everything. Larry Drake. Horrible names. Larry Drake plays this kind of mentally challenged guy, and of course the townspeople think he killed a little girl. They chase after him. He dresses up in a scarecrow. They kill him in a scarecrow outfit and everything, and all of a sudden the scarecrow comes back to life, and starts taking them out one at a time. It's a made-for-TV movie. It's great. Not a lot. You won't see a lot of kills on screen because during the time they couldn't show that. So this was a fantastic dark movie, Dark Night of the Scarecrow. I don't have that vampire film Darkness. I'm trying to find it. I heard it's kind of hard to find. I heard it's really good, so I want to check it out. So yeah, guys, that's my top 10 in my collection of dark movies with the word dark in the title. If there's any other ones, let me know down in the comments below, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and thank you again for your patience. And hopefully I'll get some more top 10 Tuesdays out for you. All right, guys. Peace.